Hello, it's Michelle with Books Cause Insomnia. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be doing my October hopeful videos. My color of the month is going to be orange. If you wanted to see my shirt, it says, "In a world full of princesses, be a witch." So the color of the month, I think I said, was orange. And I've got a few books here that I thought might be fun. Death of a Wicked Witch by Lee Hollis. And this one is a food truck themed cozy mystery series. It looks like this is the first one in the series. That's pretty cool. I'm trying to remember. I think I got this at a thrift shop like a year ago or something. And so I didn't know if it was the first one or not. But I have been definitely known to pick up books that aren't the first book in a series just to see if I like the series. And then if I do, I start at the beginning and go from there. And as you know, I'm not planning on reading all of these, okay? So this is going to be a lot of books in this video. I would love to read all of them, but the chances of it are pretty low. So the next one is The Last Seance by Agatha Christie. If you've read any of these, let me know. And let me know if you liked them, if you read them. Then I've got The Vile Thing We Created by Robert P. Atone. This one is about a couple who, I think they don't want a kid or something, and they finally decide, they decide to be part of the in crowd and do what all their friends are doing and have a kid. But this kid ends up being like, I don't know. I think it's kind of like Damien or like The Omen, where it's like an evil kid. So not only did they not have a kid when they didn't really want to for the wrong reasons, but now they hate being parents. So that sounds like a really good October spooky read. And then I have been wanting to read this for a while. I had it on one of the readathons I did, and I ended up not getting to it. And that is the Trick or Treat graphic novel. And this one, it's actually, I think it's 2 graphic novels combined in one for the 10th anniversary. And the movie was based, I think, on the first one. And the second one, which is going to be a sequel coming out soon, is what is in here also. So I'm really excited to read it. And it's got some great graphics. Let's see here. This is probably my favorite Halloween movie, Trick or Treat. I just love this movie. And then these are not orange books, but as you know, I do the book club that AJ Dunn has put on, Killer Reads. And the pick for this month is Fatale by Jean-Patrick Manchette. I have no idea what this is about, and it's a very short book, so I'm sure I will get to it. I am going to be doing the Victober readathon. Most of the books that I picked are either on audio or I'm going to be reading on my Kindle, but I do have 2 books that are actually not technically part of the Victober prompts. They're really extras that I want to read. Got this big Charles Dickens book that my brother gave me, and I haven't read any of these still, all these years later. I think I was 12 or 13 when he gave it to me, so it's been a hot minute. I really want to read Great Expectations and see what I think. So I'm definitely curious to know if you've read Great Expectations, what you thought of it, if you like Charles Dickens. I personally, I read A Christmas Carol a few years ago, but I think it was the first or second Victorian book I had read, and I didn't get along with it very well. But now that I have fallen in love with Victorian literature, I think maybe I would like it more. I'm thinking about giving it another chance, but I'm just curious to know what you think of Charles Dickens. Then I've got this book that I mentioned last month. I did start it. I haven't finished it yet. I've been trying to read a story a day, and I haven't really been that successful with it, but I've been enjoying what I have been reading. I just love Gothic ghost stories. And if you are into Gothic ghost stories, I really recommend this book. And then the rest of the books that I'm going to mention are not orange and they're not part of Victober, but they're still books that I really want to read. I loved Rachel Harrison's Cackle last year, and I want to try to reread a book every month. And the one that I want to reread in October is Cackle. I loved this book so much. It is a horror book, but it's a very cozy horror book. I know that sounds weird, but if you're unsure, maybe give it a try. And then I have loved every book of hers that I've read since I read Cackle. So I did purchase this book about a month ago. It just came out. I got it in the mail the day that it was released. And I'm not real sure what this one is about. Let's see. A cynical 20-something must confront her unconventional family's dark secrets in this fiery, irreverent horror novel. So it looks like there's a wedding. Love weddings and books. And that's it. That's all I know. I'm so excited to read this, though. I'm probably reading this immediately. I'm still trying to get caught up from September. As you know, I had a very busy month with family visiting at the end of September, beginning of October. So I'm trying to finish up my September reads. As soon as I get done with that, I will try to do a book review. Should be getting that done soon. And as soon as I'm done with my September reads, I am starting this because I'm so excited. Did I tell you I'm excited? Because I am. Then I got this Darling House as my book of the month pick. And I thought this sounded really interesting. I mean, look at that cover. Isn't that gorgeous? A gorgeously modern Gothic fantasy. I love Gothic books, especially in October, in the fall. Love Gothic. Well, fall and winter, really. This has some extra artwork on the pages, on the top and bottom of each page. And I do not remember what this is about. I picked it, though, so it must sound interesting. It looks like this book is about a haunted house. And then I have so many add-ons at Book of the Month that I want to get. And a lot of them I feel like I want to get in certain months. And I keep hoping lately that I won't really want any of the months or any of the books that have been selected for that month, so I can just get an add-on. But I keep wanting what they have. So what I decided to do was go ahead and get an add-on again. And the one that I wanted to really read in October was the X-Hex. Have you read this? I feel like everybody but me has read this. And it sounds like most people really love it. Best-selling author Rachel Hawkins, writing as Erin Sterling, casts a spell with a spine-tingling romance full of wishes, witches, and hexes gone wrong. That sounds fun. See, and it sounds like a lot of you agree with me. There's something very romantic about the fall. So the thought of reading a fall, witchy, themed romance novel in the fall, I mean, it doesn't get any better than that, right? Those are my October hopefuls, and I really want to get to all of them. I do, but I just don't know how much time I have to do all of that, but I really want to. Be sure to let me know down in the comments what books you have to read this month. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your day or night. Happy reading. Bye.